Now, as far as integrations with the course concepts, I feel like I was really able to relate this to the some of the course concepts we've gone through so far. These women have not had any occupational justice, which is super unfortunate. They've had to deal with occupational deprivation, occupational imbalance, occupational alienation, and I mean the list goes on and on. One woman told me that she had never even had a job her whole entire life because of different things she was going through and had to deal with, and just the situation she was in, which was terrible. And these people aren't able to participate in meaningful occupations, and at times have obviously lost their sense of purpose and meaning, and just some tough stuff. But the Jesus Center has been able to create therapeutic relationships with these women and really help them gain their independence in life, which is awesome. The assistant director that went over there with me to show me the house, she knocked on the door and it seemed like she was best friends with the woman. It was awesome to see that, and she obviously kept that professional side of it too, which was really nice to see. But you could tell the woman in there really trusted her and respected her opinion, and that was just really great to see. And I was hoping to provide them a good meaning of place with the newly maintained landscape. I wanted them to feel safe and secure in their new home so they can work their way back to integrate into everyday life and just really turn their lives around. Before this, they were not able to fulfill the first level of Maslow's hierarchy of needs, and still they probably can't, unfortunately. But some of these people, and not just the maternity house, but the homeless in general that the Jesus Center helps with, couldn't fulfill their basic physiological needs of food and water. They couldn't fulfill the need for safety. I mean, they didn't have a place to call home, so how can you feel safe if you're on the streets not knowing where your next meal is going to come from, or if it's going to rain, where you're going to shelter? If they're not fulfilling their most basic needs, there's no way they can climb up the pyramid of those hierarchy of needs, and they'll never have a fulfilling life, unfortunately.